Welcome to the Peak Practice Minute brought to you by Synergy. I'm Jason Lazarus, founder of Synergy. This minute features Norman Clark, founder of Walker Clark, talking about how law firms can become much more efficient by incorporating outsourcing into their strategy to operate at peak efficiency.
And the advantages of outsourcing and their effect on profitability can be very dramatic. And we recommend to our clients that they consider outsourcing possibilities. Now, there are a couple things happening. First of all, the move to outsourcing is certainly consistent with what we're seeing in the most profitable law firms in all practice areas, in all jurisdictions, and particularly in small and mid-sized firms. Over the past 10 years, we've seen a subtle shift, but a significant one, in the basic operating model of law firms. Traditionally, the law firm was like a factory. They designed, prepared, and delivered the legal product or service to the client almost entirely in-house. And there was an assumption, a paradigm actually, that to ensure the lowest cost and highest quality, the firm had to do everything themselves. The model that's been emerging over the past 10 years, and particularly since the pandemic, has been that of the shipyard. The law firm outsources administrative, operational, and even some functions that traditionally had been considered part of the practice of the law to external service providers. They gather all these supplies, if you will, and then fashion them together in a way that meets the specific needs and expectations of the client. And in the book, we outlined what is basically a data-driven methodology to determine what, if anything, should be outsourced. And we suggest that law firms look at operations from several perspectives, such as which tasks are taking the most time? Can an outsourced provider do them faster? Where are we dealing with the greatest amount of allocated operating costs in-house? Could those be outsourced? Which ones pose the greatest risk to quality? Many outsourced service providers can demonstrate that they can provide the same service at a better quality than a firm can because they're more focused on that particular function than the general practice of law. And so we suggest that in analyzing the profitability and looking for opportunities to lower the costs of the service, a firm has to look at that and identify those specific areas that would provide the lowest cost and, as a result, better client satisfaction and better quality.
Thanks for tuning in to the Peak Practice Minute. Norman just gave you some wisdom related to law firm operational strategies such as outsourcing. Similarly, if you want to learn the secrets to achieving peak efficiency for your practice by outsourcing healthcare lien resolution, contact Synergy today.